anyone here know what the highest note a trombone can play for a beginner? No, okay. But that's why I'm here to tell you the history of the trombone, how the slide works, and what the notes are. The normal notes that you first learn. So, the history of the trombone. The trombone was made after the mid-15th century, which is a while ago. And it was an advance of the renaissance of the slide trumpet, and was probably what they think was the first produced by Flemish makers. And then, so the inventor of the trombone, his name was Heinrich Stölzl, and he was the first inventor of the slide trombone. There's a valve trombone, slide trombone, which I use, and a bass/tenor trombone, which not very many people use. So Heinrich Stölzl he was the inventor, and for the material a normal trombone is made of, a common construction material for trombones is yellow brass, which is 70% copper and 30% zinc. There are many other variations of trombones. This one is yellow brass, but for Pet Band, they recently came out with something called a plastic trombone, which is a lot lighter because it's not metal, and it's a lot easier to use in the cold because this is metal, and when it's colder, the metal will freeze your lips off, basically. And so I'll come back to this. The first notes that are normally learned in band for a trombone is the first one is B flat. The next one would be C, then D, E flat, F, G, A, natural, and then the high B. And so, just as a scale for this is what B flat is first position, which is all the way, lock's not okay. So is all the way in. Then C, which is the next one on the scale, is 6, which is way out here. Then D, which is 4th, which is about an inch past the bell. And then E flat, which is 3rd, about an inch before the bell. F, 1st again. G is 4th. A natural is 2nd, which is about, if you can see it, about an inch from here to the end of the slide. And then B, high B is the first again. So this is what it would sound like. And then on a plastic trombone for Pet Band, it sounds a little bit different, but it's in the same thing. Lock it up. It's also a lot harder to play because there's less weight, and normally trombones are used to heavier metal. And so the high note is about 4 ledger lines above the staff. And the staff is 5 lines. So it would go from B flat, which is one note above the staff. C, if I can just draw it out here, so it would be the bottom line. Okay, so it's about, so here's the B, the C, the D, the E, the F, the G, the A flat, A natural, and then the B. And then it just, that's where the high C would stand. And so that's what the highest note is a normal trombone normally plays. B, C. I forgot what this was. Okay. That. And my second topic, how the slide works. As normal, all brass instruments, you vibrate your lips to have sound come out, and you move the slide to make different pitches, which add longer length to the trombone, which makes it deeper, sometimes louder. And so, to finish it off, I have a song that we will be playing the 29th, which is Memorial Day. Which is a small bit of God Bless the USA. Thank you.